Mark 6. He went away from there and came to his hometown, and his disciples followed him. And on the Sabbath he began to teach in the synagogue, and many who heard him were astonished, saying, "Where did this man get these things? What is the wisdom given to him? How are such mighty works done by his hands? Is not this the carpenter, the son of Mary, and brother of James, and Joseph, and Judas, and Simon? And are not his sisters here with us?" And they took offense at him. And Jesus said to them, "A prophet is not without honor, except in his hometown, and among his relatives, and in his own household." And he could do no mighty work there.
Do you ever feel like you've got too much to do and too little time to do it? That's the way I'm feeling right now. In fact, this week I have a crazy amount of things that I need to get done. First of all, we're rushing to get everything ready so we can resume worship services in the sanctuary. But to do that, we need to get a camera so we can continue to live stream the Sunday services. Unfortunately, every church in the country is doing the same thing. So we just discovered that we can't get the camera that we need until the end of July or the beginning of August. We're also running around trying to get everything ready for our 300th anniversary this coming Sunday, and that's on top of the regular weekly responsibilities like online Bible study and getting the Hilltop News ready. And I'm not even going to mention all of the headaches and the hassles that we have to deal with because of this pandemic. When I get to feeling like I've got too much to do and too little time to do it, I turn to what happened to Jesus when he visited his hometown of Nazareth. What happened there is really amazing when you think about it. Actually, what didn't happen there is really amazing when you think about it. Mark tells us in his gospel that Jesus couldn't do any miracles in Nazareth. It wasn't that he chose not to do miracles there. He couldn't do miracles there. And it's because the people didn't believe in him. They still thought of him as Mary and Joseph's son. And as far as they were concerned, he was just like all the other kids in Nazareth when he was growing up. There wasn't anything special about him. So even though there were rumors that he could do miracles and that he was the Messiah, they couldn't believe it. And because of their unbelief, Jesus couldn't do any miracles in his hometown. So just like you and me, Jesus had his limitations. And what's really interesting about this story is that it looked like he didn't have a problem accepting those limitations. He didn't seem to have a problem when it came to the limitation of not being able to do any miracles in Nazareth. Perhaps there's some wisdom here for those times when you feel like you've got too much to do and too little time to do it. Instead of pushing yourself harder to get more done, maybe Jesus wants you to accept your limitations and do a little less, like he did that time in Nazareth. Good people, let us enter into the stillness of this moment where that precious peace is waiting for you now.